Welcome back to r/MaliciousCompliance. Today we have a story about a college professor who tries to force his students to purchase a useless textbook. During one of my semesters at college, I had some great malicious compliance. I was taking my second semester of a mandatory government course with the same professor as I did during the first semester, and during the first semester grew to somewhat dislike this professor. Now in the class, the professor had just changed the required textbook to a new textbook that they had written. So to take the class, I would have to buy the book from the university store for like $200. Not feeling like wasting all that money because it's only for one semester of a core class that I'll never use again, I tried to find the book online and happened to find a PDF version of the book which I downloaded and put on my tablet. During the first day of class, the teacher said he was requiring that you had a copy of the book and would check the next week. If you didn't have it, you would lose marks in the course. So the book check comes around and he sees that I don't have a physical copy of the book, and the conversation goes something like this.
Where is your book?
Oh, I have a digital copy on my tablet. The syllabus didn't say we need a physical copy of the book.
I don't allow digital copies of the book in my class. If you don't go and get a physical copy of the book, I'll have to mark you as not having the book for the check, and you will lose marks for it.
If I go and get a physical copy of the book now, will I get the mark?
Yes.
So cue some malicious compliance. I take my bag and walk over to the student center, which has the bookstore and a printing store. So I go to the printing store and ask them to print out the whole book. They say it'll take 10 minutes and will cost about $25. Since it's a bulk order, it's cheaper per page. I then go into the bookstore and buy a binder to keep the book in. After waiting for the print store to finish, they're also nice enough to put the newly printed book into the binder free of charge. I then return to class, go back to my seat in the front, and take out my new binder with the professor's book printed out in it. I then return to class, go back to my seat in the front, and take out my new binder with the professor's book printed in it. After seeing me with my new binder, the teacher says,
"That's not what I told you to do. I said you had to go buy a copy of the book from the store."
"All you said that I had to do was get a physical copy of the book to get the marks for the check. And I have a physical copy of the book here. Ask any other student. You never said I had to buy it from the store." A couple of the students around me nodded in agreement. The teacher then freezes a bit, and I can tell that he's trying to find something wrong with it, but eventually gives up and gives me the marks. The worst part is that after the book check, we literally never even opened the book. Everything was in the slides that he gave us, so the only reason he made the book mandatory was to boost his sales.